In this video, we are going to be solving a series of problems containing JAMB likely exam questions. Okay, still on stress pattern. Okay, not just stress pattern, but this is actually part 6 of our series videos on stress patterns. Okay, now if you've not watched part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you should as well check them out. Okay, help yourself learn more about stress patterns and questions that usually come out in the JAMB examination. Okay, before I proceed to attempting these questions on the board, I want those of you writing the JAMB examination this year to go down to the comment section and comment JAMB exam. Okay, this is for me to know you're writing the examination so we can stay connected. Now, these are questions on the board. In these questions on the board, majority of them are stressed by stressing the third syllable from the last. I'm saying this at the beginning of the video because there are exceptions. Okay, that is why you still have to watch the video till the end. There are exceptions to all of these questions on the board. Okay, I'll go straight to the point. The first question reads here, accommodate. JAMB wants you to stress accommodate. First things first, what is stress? Okay, now stress is simply the part of a word, okay, or the stress pattern of a word is the syllable of that word in which we lay emphasis on the most. Okay, whenever we're pronouncing that particular syllable of the word, we tend to increase our intonation pattern. Okay, that is what we call what now stress pattern. So for example, we're having what now accommodate. Notice how this one is written under ATE. That is for words that end with ATE, they are stressed the same way, and that is the syllable that is third from the end is being stressed. Okay, now look at this particular word accommodate. Option A, we have accommodate. Option B, we have what now accommodate. And option C, we have accommodate. And option D, we have accommodate. Okay, notice how various aspects of the word are being stressed, but the rule remains the same. Like I said, we stress the third syllable from the end. So if we're having a word like accommodate, okay, for having a word like accommodate, if you break it into its units like this, what's the first syllable from the end? We have 1, 2, and 3. So C double CO is being stressed, and that is option what now? Option B. Very, very easy. Words ending with AT. Remember I said there are exceptions. Let's keep going. Okay, now how about the next one? Congratulate. How do you stress congratulate? Okay, now to stress congratulate, you still stress it the same way, the third syllable from the end. Okay, so for congratulate, we have CON, we have GRA, we have TU, and we have LATE. So we have first syllable, second, and third. Okay, so GRA is being stressed. That is which of the options? Option A. Straight to the point. Okay, now we're having another one on the board. Appreciate. This one ends with ATE. I'd like you guys to attempt this one. Okay, so for this particular question, pause the video, attempt the question, and drop your answers in the comment section. Okay, let's see how we are prepared for the JAMB examination. Okay, now to stress appreciate, do that while I write a general formula for stressing words ending with ATE. Okay, so for words ending with ATE, we can say any syllable can come, okay, and then we have the stress, and then we have a syllable, and then we have ATE. Okay, that's the formula. So stress words ending with ATE. So I'm guessing you guys have done appreciate by now. What is now the right answer? Okay, now to stress appreciate, it deviates from the normal pattern. Okay, remember I just said that words ending with ATE are stressed the same way, right? The third syllable from the end. But for appreciate, it is very, very different. Okay, now this is because appreciate as a word carries a sh sound before the ATE. So because appreciate carries a sh sound, that is this CIA, we are going to place the stress on the second syllable before the last. Okay, that is the second to the last syllable. That is where we place the word now. The sh sound. Okay, that is for appreciate. Okay, we have appreciate. Okay, we have the she sound inside of this place. Okay, because it doesn't just end with ATE, it also carries what now? The she sound. For that reason, the stress is on the what now? The second syllable, not the third from the last. So it is not A, it is what now? TPRE. Okay, and that is which option? Option C. Very, very easy. I know JAMB will set this question simply because they want students to be confused. Okay, you know that only those that have truly understood these things, okay, get the answer correctly. So for appreciate, the stress is on what now? Pre. Okay, that's appreciate. Okay, now other words that carry the she sound and then they end with AC include differentiate. Okay, differentiate ends with ate, but there is sh on the last syllable. That's what now, shit. Okay, now other examples could include differentiate, negotiate, etc. All of these have ate at the end, and not just ate, they have the she sound at the end. Okay, that is for that. So take note of the rule. So this particular formula only applies to words ending with ate but does not carry the sh sound. Okay, I'm sure if I didn't ask you guys to attempt the problem, probably wouldn't know it or it won't stick. Okay, now here are the next set of problems on the board. We are having words ending with ent, ent, and ence. Okay, how do you stress these ones? Now these ones are quite easy. We stress the third syllable from the last. Look at this one. We have arrogant. Okay, now to stress arrogant, arrogant ends with ant. Okay, so this is arrogant. You might be wondering, why am I putting the R here with the first? It doesn't matter. Remember, I've told you guys before. Even if I'm to write this guy as this, Arrogant. As far as the syllable still falls on the third from the last, it doesn't matter. Okay, so whichever one you find in the question, you are good to go. Okay, so for arrogant, the stress should be on the what now? The third syllable from the last. So this is first, second, and third. Okay, so AR should be stressed. Look at the options. AR for this first one, RO is stressed. For this one, GANT is stressed. For this one, AR is stressed. So option C is the right answer, and option D is also wrong. Why? We're having two parts, okay, two syllables being stressed, and that is always wrong. Okay, remember I've told you guys before that whenever you're having more than one syllable stressed in a word, just eliminate it from the option. Okay, it is completely wrong. Okay, now we're having another one, magnificent. Okay, how do you stress magnificent? CENT, okay, is what ends. So we have ENT according to this rule. Words ending with ENT must be stressed by stressing the third syllable from the last. Okay, so we have ni, fi, and then cent. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then what now? 4. Okay, magnificent. Now, where is the stress going to be placed? We have what now? Syllable 3, right from the end. That's ni. So which of the options carries ni stress? Again, option B, magnificent. Okay, go through the other options. You see, option A carries magnificent, mag stressed, option C fi stressed, and option D cent stressed. So only option B is correct. Okay, now how about the next one on the board? We have independence. Okay, now how do you stress independence? To stress independence, we have to place emphasis on the third syllable from the last. Okay, so we have independence. So dense is the last syllable or the first from the last. Okay, we have pen, second syllable from the last. We have de, third syllable from the last. So the rule remains the same. Okay, so de will be stressed. That's which of the options? Option B. Very, very easy. Okay, so all of these guys, so let's end with ant, ent, and ence. They have their syllable stressed as the third syllable from the last. Okay, now let's go to this other part on the board. Okay, we're having words ending with fy and words ending with ment. How do you do this? Now for words ending with fy, the pattern remains the same. We are still going to stress the third syllable from the last. You see, there are multiple words in use of English that JAMB is going to ask that have their syllable stressed, okay, as the third syllable from the last. Okay, there are also multiple words that have their stress placed on the second syllable from the last. There are some that have first syllable from the last. That is why you should watch my previous videos as well. Okay, and this is part 6. Now for this particular one, how do you stress words ending with fy? Okay, to stress a word that ends with fy, like I said, we'll place the stress on the third syllable from the last. So for identify, we have I, then C, and then we have 5. We have 1, 2, 3. So DEN will be stressed according to the rule. Okay, and that is option B. No need to even go through the other options since we already know the answer. So you don't waste time in the JAMB examination hall. Okay, now how about the next one? We have demystify. Okay, now for demystify, if you should open this guy, we have demystify. Again, we have 1, 2, and 3. So MY will be stressed, and that is again option B. Okay, look at the other options. Demystify, D is stressed. Demystify, STI is stressed, and demystify, FY is stressed. Okay, so option B is the right answer. Now, how about words that ends with MENT? Okay, pay close attention to this particular one. Okay, now the truth is most words that end with MENT are nouns. Okay, in fact, words that ends with MT, we can actually coin out a base word for most of them. Okay, example, management. Okay, the base word should be the smallest possible word we can cut out of it. That is, if we remove MENT, we are going to have what now? Manage. Look at another one. We have advertisement. Okay, if you remove MENT, you might be thinking the smallest word is what now? Advertise. That is wrong. Okay, that is very, very wrong because I said the smallest possible word you can coin out of it, and that is what now? Advert, not advertise, because advert is also a word. Okay, now how do you stress these guys? We stress them by removing the ment or bringing out the base words, then stress them. Okay, that's how we stress them. Okay, I've given a lot of examples in my previous videos. Okay, for words that you can quen out a base word, quen out the base word before stressing. Example, if we have, for example, mechanics. Okay, mechanics has a base word of mechanic. Okay, so if we stress mechanic, we should have the same thing as what now? Mechanics. Another one is what? Mechanical. Okay, it has a base word of mechanic. Okay, so if we remove the cal, we can have a base word of mechanic and we'll stress it. We still get the same stress pattern as what now? Mechanical. Okay, so for this one, management. So we're going to take off this part, that is ment, and we're left with what now? Manage. Okay, now manage is coined out from the word what now? Management, of which management is a noun. Okay, now this manage, whenever you are stressing a word, okay, that is disyllabic, okay, that is what now? A noun. Okay, what do? We always place the stress on the first syllable. Take note of that. So manage, okay, will carry the what now? The stress part. Okay, so ma will be stressed simply because what now? We're having a two-syllable word here. That is a disyllabic word. Okay, if you still don't know the definition of a syllable or the kinds of syllable that we can have, you can as well watch my first video, part 1, where I explained that. Okay, we have what now? Manage. Ma will be stressed. That is which of the option? Option A. Now, having understood this, okay, you can now attempt question 10, advertisements. How do you stress advertisements? Okay, this one ends with ment. You can pause the video, attempt this one, drop it in the comment section, play the video, and see the right answer. Okay, I'm guessing you guys have done that by now. Let us now see the right answer to this particular one. Again, it ends with ment. And remember, like I said, most words that ends with ment are nouns. I will can point out a base word from it. Okay, so if we remove ment, we're going to have advertise. But remember, you should point out the smallest units of word you can bring out. Okay, so if you remove ise, you are also going to be left with what now? Advert. Okay, now how do you stress advert? Okay, advert could also be a noun. Okay, now the stress is placed on the what now? On the first syllable, ad. Okay, it is placed on the first syllable, ad, simply because what? I said that, or the rule said that anytime you are having a noun, okay, that is disyllabic, you should place the stress on the first syllable. Okay, so we're having what now? Ad. Okay, so for ad or for adverts, we are stressing what now? Ad. That is what now? Option B. Now, JAMB actually wants you guys to understand these things to the fullest. Sometimes they give you a word and they will put in brackets. If, for example, they give you a word like advert, they can put in brackets N. This will tell you that you have to stress adverts, assuming adverts is a noun. Okay, for cases like this, you have to assume it's a noun and stress the first syllable. There are other ones where they will tell you it's a verb or an adjective or other ones. Okay, we're still going to talk about them in our subsequent videos. Okay, so for this particular one, advertisement, the stress is placed on what now? Ad. That's what now? Option B. Very, very easy. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't end there. There's always more to learn. That is why by now you should be subscribed to this YouTube channel. Okay, so if you have not done that or you're a new person seeing this video for the first time, smash that subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be one of the first two persons that will get notified about it. Okay, and you help yourself to pass the JAMB examination. You can also register for our online JAMB and WAEC classes for the exam. To do that, all you simply have to do is swipe down to my YouTube page. Okay, click on the link that takes you directly to my WhatsApp DM and let me know that you want to be registered for our online class. If you have any more questions, feel free, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget, like the video, share with your friends. Okay, see you in the next video.